So, hello again, guys. Same me, same background, but a little bit different thing that is going to happen today. We are going to discuss about the laws of human nature, the 48 laws of human nature. The book is named like this, and we are going to talk about some topics, some particular pages that I am reading. Although I have read about 100 pages, okay, 110 pages, but some basic points I'm recalling and I'm remembering so that the rubbish thing or the example that author takes, I wouldn't say that rubbish, but of course the examples are not that much important to make them recognized, to remember them. What the fact, the the conclusion, the understandings that we get in the end of the chapter, that is very important, and that is to be remembered because that is the main thing, that is the main matter that we can apply in our real life. So today, the chapter that I'm going to talk about, the topic is keys to human nature. Okay, so what happened? Okay, the introduction of the chapter start like that. In the introduction, initially, okay, I'm just telling you this in my own words so that it will be easy for me to make you understand easily. So it is obvious, or I would say it is common that we generally talk about fate. Okay, we talk about fate, we talk about destiny, that everyone's future is already written in Hinduism. Okay, we generally come across the word kundli, or you can say, okay, something like that. I'm not recognizing the correct word for it, but of course we tend to encounter with these types of words. But fate is very common. What is your fate? What is your destiny? That is already have been decided by the god or by the nature, that in the future what you will be doing, or you will be succeed or not. It depends on your fate, your in Hindi I would say bhagya. So okay, okay, so this is the thing that we are familiar with. But our ancestors were very much conscious about it. They believed, okay, they had an unbreakable belief on destiny, on fate. But in nowadays, we are very much different from our ancestors, and the concept that they had followed are not that much prevalent in nowadays. But yes, of course, at some extent, we people too believe in, you know, kind of fate, destiny. Sometimes some of us go to the astrologers, that how would be our future, and whatever the thing that I am involved with. And you can say a person who is going to organize, who is going to open a business, he he may go to the astrologer and can ask that the business that I'm just starting, is there any chance that this would be going to be this would going to be a profitable business, or it will be in loss. Then the astrologer says that may it he can say that it would be a profitable business, or accordingly, then the person gets satisfaction that yes, okay, if there are chances in the future that I'm going to get profit from opening this business, then he is going to move on with that business. So we generally come across the examples, the instances of fate and astrology and all that. And that's why, mm, but The topic is not about this. It's about fate was prevalent in ancient time. What is prevalent now is that fate we generally come across this you know experience of fate, but we sometime on occasional moments or some rare moments we feel like yes, I mean, we can predict nature. We can predict our future, or we get some in six in our mind, in sixth, like that. Some kind of sensation that it is going to be wrong, or it is going to be bad, or something negative, like that. Some sensation we get. So suppose that I'm going to go. I'm supposed to go to a market, and suddenly I sense that okay, it is not good to go market, because something negative can happen. I'm feeling like that, and after that you got the news that on television that the supermarket that you are going to is kind of hijacked. Okay, the terrorists are there, some kind of this. So we feel like yeah, I have got sensation, I have got instincts in my mind that yes, this is not good. So we call it fate, we call it destiny, or we call it uh, our fate, that we get saved. This type of experience I'm talking about. But nowadays, why we feel like that, the example that I just discussed, we tend to come across these type of examples in nowadays also, and we call it fate. But the truth is, this is not fate. This is our character. This is the combination of habits, the actions that we are repeatedly do again and again and again, that you can say that becomes a spiral. And we generally, if we are moving in the same way, in a same circle for years and years, of course we are going to get some instances, some predictions about our future. Suppose if I take my example, that uh, I am addicted to phone. Okay, I'm addicted to phone and YouTube Shorts. And when I just open my YouTube, I begins just begin to scroll down, and again, and it takes 17 minutes, 15 minutes, and sometimes hours and hours. But the solution, every time I take when I talk about, or when I think about solution, I just do one thing. Okay, I will use my willpower. I will not use this. I will not scroll down again and again. And every time I fail, every time. But the same solution, whenever I get the feelings of the it is very wrong, that I'm just keep scrolling the videos and I'm doing nothing for my future, my studies. So again, one solution that comes to my mind, okay, well, my willpower, and I will not scroll down anymore, just that. So I can predict that of course this is not going to work, because it has failed already many times. So this is our behavior that we developed by repeated actions from years and years. So this is our character, and because of our character, we had an image in our subconscious mind, and whenever we do something, okay, whenever we do something, we can some at some extent predict our result also. So this is not fate. This is our character. And author says, a person's character is determined because of three factors. First is genetics. Second is you can say how was the his, you can say, Mm, how was his or her relationship with his mother or her mother when he was a child, when he was 3 4 years ago? The author wants to say that a mother's you can say a mother's behavior towards his child, towards her child, uh, plays a significant role in developing the character of, developing the, you know, you can say inner character of her child. So how a mother treats her child depends, you know, plays a very important role, and it builds it's it builds her child's career, child's uh, you can say character, or it uh, helps in building the child's character. The third one is habits and repeated action. What we do again and again, our addictions, our habits, uh, you can say uh, constitute our behavior. Okay, and our repeated behavior becomes our character. One thing, okay, character changing character is not easy, but when a person is in his teenage, in his adolescence age, when he got to know about that these type of flaws I am having in my character, when he got the consciousness that yes, and when he accept that these type of flaws in me are in me, and I must do something to get free of it, to solve this, then only there are some chances that the person will mitigate some of his flaws, or some he will be able to just you can say destroy some of the flaws also. But of course consistency and determination is very important for that. Once you got to consciousness, when once you have discovered that yes, I am wrong, or this thing I don't like in my character, in my behavior, you can say that you can take the sense of being angry, being greedy, being talkative, like that. Okay, being judging, kind of that. So you can solve this, you can solve your problem, you can make changes in your character once you accept your flaws, you know, honestly. And if you are determined to do that, of course you will be going to do that. People's character. But okay, why we are studying these type of characters, why we are doing this? Because we as a human is a social animal, and in our life, if we are a human, then of course we have to deal with the peoples, we have to deal with so many peoples. And if we are unaware, if we would be unaware of the character of the person, of the behavior of the person, then we would perhaps uh, push ourselves into problems, okay, into misery, into grief, because we have to deal with the people. And if we deal with the people who are greedy, who are you can say uh, uh, who are very much selfish, or who are uh, diplomatic, self obsessed, then we are going to have problems in our own life because of our wrong decision. Okay, some take the example that we are going to marry, if we are going to marry, and if we marry a wrong person, of course this is going to be uh, you know this is going to mix up, this is like mixing poison in your life. Okay, if you find out that your spouse that if you have chosen a wrong spouse for yourself, for your life, you can imagine what would be your condition, and you can you know you can take a look around yourself, around your surroundings, that what happens with those husband and wives who are just, they are not compatible, uh, com, there is no compatibility between them, there is no understanding between them, what type of life they are living, there is no love between them, there is no understanding between them. Only things, the only things that we see is they always quarrel with each other, they, you know abuse each other, and they, just they regret of the moment when they chosen the partner for themselves. So this, why we are reading this human nature, so this type of behavior we can prevent ourselves, we can check these type of people to come in our life. If we are working with someone, okay, if we are not aware of the character of the person, it can be harmful for us in the future, or whenever the person got the chance, he will, make he will play his chance, and of course we will be in trouble. So people's character is very important to live a healthy life and to surround ourselves with a healthy people, with healthy people. So suppose that if we are good at understanding, if we are good at uh, you know uh, studying the behavior, studying the character of the person, by looking its, by focusing on its key elements, key features, or its behavior, then we are going to we are going to save ourselves from those toxic people. We if we'll be good in choosing, in, studying the character of the person. See, character is not about uh, the people, how the people show themselves, because it is a fact that however the person is, he will show a good image of himself or herself to the peoples. It is the human, you can say, tendency to show the good things. No one would show up his negative side to the people, and people do their best in showing their fake side, that is, uh, you can say, idle, or that is very frank kind of that, but their reality is very much different. You have to go through thoroughly, you have to study them thoroughly, because then only you will be able to read their character. Character is not their personality, character is not their looks, how they look and how they pretend, how innocent they are, whatever. The reality is deep inside it. You have to study them, and you can do this just by, practice, so that we can avoid toxic people in our life, and we can, save ourselves and our loved ones from the uh, kind of, from the influence of those people, those toxic people. That's why character reading is very important. That is for today, and I know that I'm not that much good in making you understand, but eventually I will be. This is all about practice. It is going to be a 20-minute video, but of course I will, uh, you know pull it to 15 minutes soon. So this is our second video, and thank you for being with me. If you have any questions, you can comment, and I hope that you are also growing in your own way, and thank you.